All right, guys. So I'm about to show you guys how I've been able to catch all of these spikes using this powerful strategy that I'm sharing with you on this video. So make sure you watch the video to the end. You can see how much profits that would have been cut if you had entered the market with me, with my VIP members. You see all the spikes you've been able to catch from the market. So I'm going to share with you guys to understand how this is done so that you too can maximize your wins, and you can be able to, of course, take more profit for yourself from the market. Okay, guys, so just make sure you watch the video to the end. And if you are not a subscriber, ensure to subscribe to my channel. You should do that to encourage me as I keep bringing you guys this information free of charge. Okay, guys, so there should be a spike around the current region. There should be a spike around here, hopefully. But even if we don't have a spike there, we are in massive profit already, myself and my VIP members. So let me just quickly show you guys how it's done. I don't want this video to be long. Let me quickly show you guys how it's done using this powerful EMA strategy, exponential moving average strategy, EMA strategy. Okay, so first of all, we'll go ahead to add up the indicators. We are going to need two moving averages on the two moving average indicators on the main chart. Okay, I'll show you guys the setting right now. And we are going to need indicator window 1 to be open with stochastic oscillator. Once you add stochastic oscillator, it automatically opens the indicator window 1 area for you. That is for people who have not done this before, if you are very new here. So after that, we're going to add the moving average again. That means we are going to use one moving average on the indicator window 1 area, two moving average on the main chart. Okay, so let's quickly add this up. The properties for the first moving average in the main chart should be period 14, shift 0, method exponential, apply to close. The time frame, you should leave it at all time frames because we are going to be using all the time frames. We are going to be using some other time frames apart from the regular 1 minute time frame that most other strategies are applied in for this other strategy. Okay, so let it be at all time frames. And then for the styling, ensure to follow the colors that I'm using here, especially if you are very new to this and you don't really know how it works. For those who have been watching my previous videos, they know already how this works. So those kind of people can actually customize the colors to their choices, right? The colors of their choices, I mean, they can use the color of their choices to actually achieve the same thing. But for you who is very new here, you are not familiar with this, you make sure you follow the same colors as I am using, so that whenever I talk about certain colors or whenever I talk about certain indicators, you can easily identify them by their colors. Okay, so you just click done when you're done with that, and you would have the first moving average on your line on your main chart, which is this one, the green guy here. All right, you have it on your main chart. All right, after that, you go ahead to add the second one, which is period 50, shift 0, method exponential, apply to close, no levels needed, so you leave it bare. And then time frame, you should also leave it at all time frames. And for styling, leave it with the same color as I'm using here, the purple color, or you could actually customize it to your own favorite color if at all you would not be confused. And also ensure to keep it with colors colors that will not be hard to find on your chart, right? That means use visible colors, the ones that will be visible on your chart, right? If you are using the black background, the dark background, and you make sure you are using bright colors so that you can easily see them on your chart. If you are using the white background, just like my own, make sure you are using dark colors so that you can easily find them on your chart. I like to use dark background though. All right, I only switch to the white background when I want to make videos for you guys. And I told my members, my group, my Telegram channel, that I was going to make a video to show them how I came up with the strategy how I came up with the trading entries that gave us those maximum spikes. Okay, so that's the reason I'm making this video right now. So you just click down when you're done with this, and you have it, guys. You have it. Okay, it has not spiked yet. So we have you have the two in moving average indicators on our main chart. Now let's go over to the indicator window 1 to add the other ones. All right, so the first one is the stochastic oscillator, which would automatically create the indicator window 1 for you. As soon as you add it, it will automatically create the indicator window 1 for you. All right, the K period is 1, D period is 1, slowing is 1, price field is low and high, method is simple, levels is needed, so you have to use levels on this one. So you just click on there and then add level 20 and level 80. Okay, if you add that, you can simply just title it, or describe it as the buy level if you want to call it that. And this other one, level 80, is actually the sell level if you want to call it that. All right, so you can also use my color if you want, or if you are comfortable, you can also decide whatever color you want to use, but make sure that it is visible on your chart. Okay, so I'm using black color on here, so yeah, we'll go with the black. All right, time frame should be on all time frames, and for the main styling, okay, leave it at the color should be the same as the background of your chart. That's very important. And for the signal, the color should also be as the background of your chart. That's very important, please don't forget that. So you click done when you're done with that, and then you would have had let me take this out for now. Let me take out the moving average for now, and then I'll show you guys that this is it. You have just this guy on your indicator window. Okay, you just have the sell level and the buy level of your stochastic indicator. Okay, now we'll go ahead to add the moving average, which should be period 10. Make sure you change that to period 10, and every other thing should be the same as the first one. Shift 0, method exponential, apply to close all time frames. And then for the styling, you can use whatever color you want, right? But make sure it is visible on your charts. And if you are also new, you can please maintain the color that I'm using here, so that whenever I talk about them, you can easily identify them by the colors that we chose. Okay, so I'm going to use the blue, for example, and then I'll click done. So now we have the blue guy here, the moving average on your indicator window 1, and we have 2 moving average on your main chart. Okay, so now how does it really give us profit? Now look at this place. Let me start from here. Look at this place. You can see that the moving average, the blue line on your indicator window 1, moved to the region here, and when it gets to that region, what happens? Price usually reacts when the moving average gets to that region, and this is the reaction I'm talking about. Price would eventually start printing rejections or start showing a selling signal right at that level. Okay, and then what you want to see to further confirm this is a crossing of these two lines, the moving average, the first moving average and the second moving average. These are both exponential moving average, don't forget. So you want to see the EMA cross each other right around that level. When the moving average here has come to this level 80 from beneath, like when it comes from under and then it comes right to that level, this explains that price has gotten to a certain resistance zone. All right, and then when there's this crossing, it confirms that as a confluence, what price action traders would call a confluence. That's what we want to see right here. Okay, so my students will have a better idea, a better knowledge of what I'm talking about, because we talk about price action in my classes. We don't really talk about indicators in my class. We talk about price action. Okay, so whenever this happens, whenever there's a crossing and then there's price crossing also, if price crosses both lines that have already crossed each other, then there should be a sell opportunity. Okay, but again, I like to also wait for it to go back to retest that line before I sell. Okay, so I didn't get to see it when this retest happened, and then it started selling. That's why I entered here, because I knew it was going to keep going down. All right, so this was another opportunity for me. I made another. This was my first entry. This is the second entry. I had to open new positions when I saw that price eventually did the retest again. This is it. It came down, and then it retested that region. It went back to touch that line. All right, the moving the EMA right there, and then it started spiking, guys. Started coming back down. All right, started coming back down. So you see, price did not even go back to my first entry. It did not go back to my first entry when it continued spiking to the downside. Okay, so if you back test, you notice that this happens almost every time. This is another example. All right, this is another example. Whenever the blue line here on your indicator window, whenever it gets to this area, the sell region, it means price is at a certain resistance level. And then for you to be sure that that resistance is going to actually hold, is for you to find a confluence, which means you wait for other conditions to be achieved. That is, you allow the crossing of these two moving average, and then the crossing of the price at that region. Okay, and then when there's a retest, you should have an entry. So what I'm talking about is this: when there's a retest, you should have an entry, and that gives you chance to actually put your to actually have an SL just around this region, so that if it goes back up, the market will take it out just around that region. Okay, but if it respects, this is actually going to happen. You're going to catch a lot of spikes, just like what happened here. You can see how much spikes you would have caught right at that level. Okay, so if you keep going, this is another example. I had to point out this area so you see how it just keeps happening. Okay, so this is it. It keeps happening the same way. You keep getting multiple spikes when those conditions actually meet. So this is another one. All right, you can see those areas that have been marked out already. You can see it happens almost all the damn time, guys. So I'm not going to allow this video to be very long. I want to go back to what I was doing. I'm actually trading with the VIP members. We are on this trade. All right, I told you guys already. Myself and my VIP team, we are on it already, and we are catching a lot of profits already, because this is it. We've caught a lot of spikes already. So this video is just to be able to show you guys how it works. I already told these guys I'm gonna share a video on my YouTube shortly. That's why I'm making this video. So please, guys, make sure you join this platform. Make sure you click on the link in the description box of this video to be a part of that group. Okay, be a part of the free group. I make it free because I need a lot of you guys to be able to take this thing seriously. Okay, so we share a lot of information that is going to help you guys become better traders or maximize your profits in the market, and it's going to really help you guys. We have over 1,400 people on there who are benefiting. So just please make sure you click on the description, click on the link, the Telegram link, via the description box. Okay, go to the description box and click on the Telegram link right there. It is free to join us right there. If you also want to reach out to me, probably you want to be a part of my VIP group, which we share daily signals, highly profitable signals every single day. You can also reach out to me. I'll drop my WhatsApp number on the description of this video, so you can reach out to me. And if you also want to you probably need clarity on this video, you don't understand something, you need more clarity, you can still reach out. I'll be able to guide you. You want to also be a part of the training, guys, we have a lot of students benefiting. They are doing well. A lot of people are doing well on the mentorship program. Everybody is actually doing well. They are even now teaching each other and all of that. It makes me happy, guys. So ensure that you are part of it. It's very affordable, so make sure you reach out to me. My WhatsApp number, like I said, would be on the description of this video. So guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Long as we are here together, I'm going to always bring you guys new very highly efficient strategies that are going to help you make a lot of money, guys. So just stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next video.